Hi, this is Lisa Somerville for Divinity Designs. Today I'm here to share with you the release for June 2019. This month we are releasing 3 stamp sets, 3 custom dies, and 1 mixed media stencil. The stamp sets: Color My World, Adventure Awaits, and America the Beautiful. The custom dies: Globe and Stand, USA Map, and Cascade Fold Card with Layers. The assembled card dimensions for the Cascade Fold Card with Layers is 4 by 5. Here's a few samples using the stamps and dies from this month's release. The Mixed Media Stencil Bubbles. Now I'd like to share with you some tips for using the stamps and dies in this month's release. When using our die sets, be sure to die cut and emboss following the directions for your die cutting machine. Embossing your dies will bring out the detail of the dies. The Globe and Stand die set contains 2 dies. Here's the die cut and embossed globe and stand. Using our circle die set, you can create a layering die to place behind the globe. You can then use these die cuts on your cards or scrapbook pages. The USA Map die set contains 16 dies. After die cutting and embossing, you'll end up with a frame, the individual states, and a panel that has an opening. You can use the frame on your card and then insert the pieces back into the frame. You can place the die cut panel with the opening on top of a piece of cardstock and then add a stamped sentiment to the center. You can also just layer the frame inside the opening. That's what I did here on this card. You can also adhere the frame to your cardstock and then adhere the die cut and embossed dates back into the frame. You can use our mixed media stencils to create cool backgrounds for your cards or scrapbook pages. The Cascade Fold Card with Layers die set contains 14 dies. You have the 2 base dies and the layering dies. You'll die cut both base dies and layer dies to each section for the front and back sides. Die cut both base dies following the directions for your die cutting machine. Then die cut and emboss your layering dies so that you have enough layers for both the front and back sides of the base dies. Then adhere the die cut and embossed layers to the base dies. Flip that panel over and then add your die cut and embossed layering panels to the back side of the base panel. Set that panel aside and then repeat that process with the other base die and layering dies. Now that you have your die cut and embossed layering panels adhered to the base panel, you can go ahead and fold on the score lines to create 3 sections. You'll then slide the upper and lower slits from each section into each other to form the card. The assembled card dimensions are 4 by 5 inches. You can then add embellishments and stamps to your cards using our stamps and die sets. For more inspiration, visit our samples gallery, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Pinterest and Instagram.